how much falls on us, we keep plowing ahead. That's the only way to keep the roads clear. Good morning to all. I thank God Almighty for this beautiful morning, and His grace is so much sufficient to all of us. It's me, Miss Merlin Shweta, teacher at St. Thomas Public School, and I will be taking you through this webcast. Education must not simply teach work, it must teach life. It is with this sincere desire that in the year 1987, St. Thomas Public School was established by a group of Christian educationists, and it is managed by T. Oxford Educational Society with a vision to provide quality education to equip and empower tomorrow's generation. We have 4 other schools in and around Bangalore under the same management. Year 2020 will always be remembered as the year that gave all of us plenty of opportunities amidst the challenges we had to face over the months. We mastered many techniques that made remote learning sheer pleasure for the children. Year 2020 was indeed a golden period provided. Everyone used the opportunities to upskill, unlearn, relearn, and gear up facing more challenges, seeking perfection. Our Honorable Chairman of the school, Dr. M.C. Thomas, the man of distant vision, experience, and inspiration to all. He has shaped the conditions for our teachers and students to learn and succeed. Mrs. Lily Thomas, our dearly lovable headmistress. She shows a keen interest in the overall development of our students. A very warm welcome to Mr. Ajay Thomas, Secretary of the Trust. And our present principal, Dr. S.A. Joseph. He has been working hard to continue the legacy of success established by St. Thomas Public School by building strong relationships with parents, students, teachers, and non-teaching staff. Now, without further ado, we will turn the time over to our principal to share a few words.
Dear my little children and parents, hearty welcome to St. Thomas Public School. Hope you are all fine and keeping well. Stay safe and healthy. The aim of our school is to give the best quality education to our children based on values and good qualities. I can tell you, our school is a child-centered school. Formation given in the pre-primary classes actually forms the actual basis of the complete life. Our work is for the holistic development of children in all aspects, mentally, morally, emotionally, physically, and intellectually. Safety of children is on our topmost priority. We prepare children not only for Bangalore and Karnataka or India, but for the complete world. Our approach to education will help our children become responsible, noble citizens of the world. I can tell you one thing. Achievers are not born accidentally, but they are made by teachers and parents. Thank you very much for your support and cooperation. Thank you.
Our beloved Vice Principal, Dr. Miriam Joseph, has been our guiding light and has always encouraged students to give their best. She makes the task of running the school look so smooth as she silently and effortlessly manages this mammoth task. All of us look up to her and dream of being like her.
Dear parents and well-wishers, good morning to all of you. With immense happiness and a sense of great responsibility, I am here to address you today. There is no doubt that you as parents desire the best for your children, especially in their early formative years. So you would most certainly indulge in an informed choice of things for them. The choice of a nursery or a kindergarten school will also be governed by the kind of information you have. You parents and we educators know that the 3 to 6 age is a very crucial period in a child's life. This is a time when the child starts to focus on areas such as language development through listening, reading, writing. He picks up numerical skills and learns to build up relationships in a semi-formal environment. The reason why is it semi-formal is because the environment in a nursery or a kindergarten school cannot be very different from that of his or her home. The child cannot feel alienated as soon as they come to school. So we need to provide them with a comfortable atmosphere. Therefore, you parents would be looking for a school with some outstanding or special features. Every school has some unique selling proposition about it. And the USP of St. Thomas School is their dedicated band of long experienced teachers. These teachers ensure that the classroom has an environment that encourages curiosity and cognitive thinking. They see that the atmosphere empowers children with skills and personality development right from an early age. The atmosphere also helps them to build confidence with different kinds of activities like public speaking, dancing, drawing, storytelling, music sessions, aerobics, and yoga sessions. The school has an environment that will not burden the child or his or her parents with unnecessary projects and homework. Our teachers are highly mindful of their vocation with a special passion for their children. To me, my teachers are like expert potters, giving desirable, beautiful shapes to the lumps of clay in their hands. They are like magicians who light up the child's eyes and heart with a sense of wonder and awe. Our children connect to them easily and are eager to meet them every morning because they have something exciting to share with their teachers. Our teachers are innovative. They try to bring in some new learning every day so that the interest of the child is sustained. Our teachers are aware that a child is not an empty vessel, but that he or she has a lot of potential, and it is this potential that they try to tap into so that they can bring out the best in every child. The teacher enables a child to supplement the learning process with his or her own knowledge. St. Thomas does not only cater to the curricular and the extracurricular or the co-curricular aspects of learning, but is very particular about the emotional state of the child, the general well-being of the child. In fact, our Chairman Sir always tells that every teacher should be always mindful of the emotional state of the child anytime and every time. These, my friends, are not normal times. It's a very different kind of a year that we are in. We are in pandemic times. We cannot send our children out, they cannot come to a school and enjoy the physical nearness of a teacher or their friends. However, we cannot deny them 1 year of learning. Because of that, we need to keep our children safe, no doubt about that. But we also need to see that our children are gainfully engaged. Therefore, we need to enroll them in a good educational program. The mode of education this year will differ. We have to bridge this big divide somehow or the other. We need to bring the teachers and the students live to each other. The best way we can do that is through a screen. The child will get to know his classmates. The child will see other children. The child will be encouraged to do as what the other children are doing. They will get to know their teachers. They will see them. They will have a good relationship with them. And the parents will also feel happy that their children are enrolled in a creative way in a learning program. Our classrooms are almost like a live classroom. Our virtual classrooms are almost like live classrooms. Therefore, I now feel that I have in some way been able to enlighten you regarding the kind of choices that you should make, and I hope you have been informed fairly well about St. Thomas School and the kind of service that it has been rendering to this locality, the students here and the students who have passed out. So many generations of students have passed out, and they are all doing wonderfully well in various places. So I would suggest that you, being so mindful of your child's well-being and growth, would certainly take this as an opportunity to enroll your child in the best school in this area. So I hope that you will consider St. Thomas as your first stop. Hope you will make the right choices, and thank you for listening to me.
We have a wonderful team of teachers. Our teachers are dedicated and energetic. They set the stage for lifelong learning and encourage the development of positive social skills that children will master as they grow. Mrs. Sheila Deepak, HOD of Pre-Primary Section, has been working since 1989, and Mrs. Rita Christina and Mrs. Fatima Nelson, our lower kindergarten in charge, are well experienced too. They have a positive attitude, very confident in their curriculum, and they assist their teaching on the regular basis. They are also dearly loved by our children. We will now have them share the nature of the program.
At St. Thomas Public School, follow the ICSE curriculum. We, the faculty of the kindergarten, believe that it's important to have a happy environment which is conducive to effective learning. We strive to provide education that meets the need of all the students. We recognize this fact and help children to grow through play, experiment, and exploration, unlocking the potential of a child to think. As you know, 50% of the child's intelligence develops during 0 to 5 years. It is time where a whole lot of learning begins. We believe we must be a guide by the side of the child. We train children to be confident, work on their own, work in pairs and in a team. The teachers concentrate on the 5 stages of development: cognitive development, social and emotional development, speech and language, fine motor development, and gross motor skills development. Online preschool is like online tennis class. It just doesn't work better until you experience the safety of your home. You will be extremely happy with the way your children develop new skills. Rhyme is a potential medium to express ourselves and relate it to our lives by regularly listening. Children comprehend the basic structure of language. When children enter school, the first thing they learn are nursery rhymes. Children learn rhymes so that they can memorize and copy the teachers. They learn the language through regularly using it. Children learn to comprehend the language. They learn the basic structure of English language. When they recite rhymes are taught so children become comfortable in their language. Repetition helps the children to articulate the language. It's a foreign language, so we need to speak it many a times. We enact the rhyme on screen with clear pronunciation so the child understands how he needs to recite. Children enjoy the session because they remain focused, learning new rhythmic patterns. We engage children with video lessons, props, puppet show, games, Santa's visit during Christmas, flashcards, and whiteboard. As it is rightly said, every piece of marble has a statue in it, waiting to be released by a person of sufficient skill to chip away the unnecessary parts. Just as the sculptor is for the marble, so is the educational institution to a student. Children are the world's most valuable resource and its best hope for the future. Students of our school have an efficient and committed teaching faculty. Now, over to our lower kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Rita Christina, to take us through last year's timeline.
I shall take you through the curriculum and the methods used in lower and the upper kindergarten during the offline and the online classes. The transition from preschool to kindergarten can be intimidating and scary for both parents and children. Not to worry. As early childhood teachers and providers, we can help ease their fears and facilitate a smooth transition by introducing students to materials, activities, concepts, and routines that they will experience in kindergarten in a fun, loving way. Connecting with kindergarten teachers is well worth it to help students enter kindergarten confident and prepared. We have not halted the learning and growth of students even in a situation like COVID-19. We teachers are enthusiastic and have joined hands with technology to make learning unstoppable. We teachers are continuously working hard towards bringing the best of education to your screen with new and interactive techniques and creative methods to make learning fun and engaging. Individual attention is given to bridge the gap due to discontinuity in learning because of the pandemic. In all, the kindergarten assessment is a measure that provides the progress snapshot of the knowledge and skill set acquired by the children. Now, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. We entertain children with music, singing, yoga, aerobics, etc. More of clarity on these from our music coordinator, Mr. Clint Williams. Thank you.
Music has always been an essential part in the development of a society, as it is an art that allows individuals to express themselves and their emotions and helps them identify with their culture. Music and singing plays a crucial role in igniting areas of physical, psychological, emotional, and spiritual development of children. It has been proven by various studies that children who are exposed to music and singing at an earlier developmental stage are tremendously impacted with better linguistic abilities, emotional resilience, self-control, attention span, personality development, and self-confidence. In St. Thomas Public School, a usual day begins with prayer and singing with the morning assembly. Students from nursery to standard 10 are equipped with various musical activities such as vocal training, ear training, music theory, and playing instruments. Students are encouraged to take part as a choir in various occasions such as annual day, cultural festivals, and competitions throughout the academic year. So as it is, the school also focuses on various physical and mental fitness activities such as aerobics and yoga. Aerobics helps students stay physically active and fit through the use of different body movements. Yoga helps the students to stretch and strengthen their bodies by performing various postures to test their limits of physical flexibility, and also enables them to relax their mental and physical health through meditation and breathing exercises.
Keeping in view on the all-round development of our students, we have conducted the celebrations on special days like the Independence Day, Teachers' Day, Children's Day, Kannada Rajyotsava, Christmas and the valedictory virtually. For that, we have tried our best to incorporate the students from nursery to class 10. Thank you.
Dear parents, we have come to the end of this webcast. Hope you all are convinced why to have St. Thomas Public School as an option to choose. I thank all parents who have shown interest in us, the way we work. And also, I thank all the staffs of St. Thomas Public School who made this day a memorable one. Wishing everyone good health, joy and kindness in your lives. Please do contact us for further information. Thank you. God bless.
Hi, my name is Revant and I am a 2010 batch student from St. Thomas Public School. Well, did you know that 3 out of every 8 children lack interest in studying? Not because of their mindset, it's because of lack of well-experienced teachers who can make learning an interesting journey. Well, if I have to give you illustrations, we have teachers who have more than 25 years of experience in handling kindergarten children, and they know how to make learning journey an interesting one. Well, what are you waiting for? St. Thomas Public School is the right place to start, and you will get the best of experience in terms of learning. All the best to you and all the best for your children to have a great career. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Shruti. I studied at Oxford School. Currently, I'm working as a HR in Concentrix IBM. I'm so honored and pleased for this given juncture to talk about my school. A basic foundation of education is really very important to any child to pursue a better career. And I would say I got one because my school, Oxford School, has the best education system and really has best faculty ever. When I talk about the kindergarten, teachers here, Rita ma'am, Fatima ma'am and Sheila ma'am are really such amazing teachers. Kindergarten is like a second home, and it's a place where a child builds basic life skills, self-confidence, and basic knowledge and basic discipline. And this is the right place for any child to grow up in a very wonderful way. A special mention to the principal of the school, Mrs. Lily Thomas ma'am, for being a very strong reason behind the strong discipline, the firm discipline and basic lovely care, also rules and regulations. So I would suggest and encourage any parent to admit their children to this school to pursue a better career in the future, to have a best in the best life. Thank you so much to all my teachers for giving me this opportunity, and definitely teachers. My teacher is one of the reason for whatever and whoever I am today, and I thank my school and definitely all the teachers. Thank you so much.
Yashaswini Jain. I was a student at Oxford English High School, passed at 2008 batch. Currently, I am working as a software engineer at TCS.
Hi, I am Tejashwini. I also studied in the same school, 2010 batch pass out. I am currently working as a software engineer at Tech Mahindra.
I'm very glad that we have got an opportunity to show our gratitude towards our school, who has brought us to this level today. Actually, I fall short of words to explain what school has done to us. But here I go. I have few words to tell about my school. The commitment or the dedication of the faculty is what I want to highlight about my school. The way we were cared and loved at school by our teachers. I wouldn't call them as teachers, I would call them as my second mothers, because that was the amount of love and care they gave us, not only just academic wise, and the curriculum and the extracurriculum were taken care equally, and they made sure the holistic development of a student is taken care.
We had a great teaching staff as well as very good environment for the student to nourish in all the activities.
Our headmistress, Mrs. Lily Thomas ma'am, I cannot thank her enough, because the dedication what she had, and she just came and sat with us during our special class at 8:30 a.m. during our SSLC, so that we write our tests and the poems or whatever it is every day without fail, and we had this 100% of attendance for all these special classes.
And we have experienced teachers, there are teachers who taught my sister as well as me, and now the same teachers are teaching my nephew and my niece. So you can imagine the level of experience they have, like Rita ma'am, Sheila ma'am, Fatima ma'am, Mary Sheila ma'am. There are many teachers we can name. I'm just taking the names of few. And we have an excellent staff for the high school also, because they made sure we study everything at school and then go home, and so that with the very less efforts we can actually excel in our academics. So that is the level they were taught us.
Yeah, so I'm actually very happy that our legacy is getting continued. After 18-20 years, we have our niece and nephew also joined the same school, and our same teachers are their teachers. And it gives us immense pleasure about this. So the quality of education has no second word or second thought about our school. So I would recommend any parent without a second thought can admit their children to our school to get an excellent output.
Yes. Today what we are is because of what foundation our teachers have laid to us. We are really glad and grateful for all the teachers for making our future so bright and colorful. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, teachers.
Yeah, thank all my teachers for whatever they have done for us, and that is why we are today.